All right. Welcome everyone. Excuse me. Welcome in, everybody. It is Phil Nagy. It is Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports. It is week 12, back-to-back days of Browns here for you. Wanted to knock this one out while we were together. Sorry for a little bit of a late start for those East Coasters. Of course, prime time viewing for Kit and all of our left coast viewers. And Calvin in London is probably asleep, so it's all good. You can watch it later. Appreciate everybody being on. This is going to be a fun one. We got Browns to Panthers. Of course, in the real world, this is going to be week 1, but it's week 12 here today. So Sammy Darnold and his 7-4 leading the division. Carolina Panthers hosting our Browns, who are fresh off 3 wins in a row. Kid, how are we doing tonight?
Doing well, and yeah, there's a lot of rumors going on that perhaps this is the actual destination for Baker and a trade, that they're actually, as they're getting closer, realizing that perhaps, they know Darnold isn't the answer, but perhaps their young rookie is not as ready as they'd like him to be in Matt Corral. That perhaps Baker might be a better option, and that man right there is probably the biggest reason him and the GM might be at the very end of a short leash at this point. So in a win-now mode, and could very well find out that they're going to be terminated should they not find a way to win, which maybe Baker gives them a better option at that right out the gate. So, we'll see what happens with that. Interesting, we have the pants with the Browns down the old uniform.
I was trying to cycle through different options. I didn't realize I left it on the old Browns ones.
Old Browns pants, yeah.
Sorry, those are kind of ugly. All right, 2,700 yards, 18 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. Welcome in, Karen. Welcome in, Chris G. Yes, I am back on the air. And welcome, Darnell. It's all right. We did. Spoiler alert, we did. We won a tight one with the Saints. You should go back and watch it because it was a fun game. Crazy fourth quarter, too. Here's the first play of the game. It's McCaffrey to the right side. He's got the corner to the 40 to the 45 before JJ3 makes a tackle, but a big run. 21 yards on the first touch of the day for Run CMC. Darnold now climbing under center here. One receiver at the bottom of our screen is DJ Moore. Looks like 3 tight ends in the game. One of them lined up as a fullback. Give it to McCaffrey again. He'll try the left side, and this time the Browns are ready for it. Delpit and Anthony Walker able to shoot the gap quickly and bring him down. 2 yards that time for McCaffrey.
Hey, Karen, Chris G, Darnell, welcome in. Go Browns, and excited to be back with back-to-back Browns action here.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. Shotgun now on a 2nd and 8. Darnold, he's back to pass. He's got it. He's going to chuck it deep to the left side. He's got single coverage. Knocked away out of his hands. Greedy Williams.
Yeah, what a play from Greedy.
Up top.
What a play from Greedy there, just getting his hands involved, splitting the receiver's hands nicely as they teach you to, and able to get it away.
3rd and 8, and he's going to go deep to the right side. He's got Robbie Anderson, and he can't quite bring in the one-handed catch. Denzel was right on his hip. Robbie Anderson now wearing number 3, not able to bring it in. And that one's going to be booted out of bounds by Johnny Hecker, of course, who is the punter in town. Here's a look at Deshaun's stats: 3,200 yards, 23 touchdowns, and 11 interceptions. They've played 11 games. So this is the 11th game. He's been good for about 1 a game. We'll see if that happens today or not. Pistol to start out the game. And play action in the pistols. Actually, Dearness Johnson is the first running back to take a snap. And they'll go right side to Njoku, and he's across the 40 for a first down. Give him 11 for the Chief.
Yeah, I like that little boot action game there with Watson. Obviously, he's mobile on his own, but using that leverage of the levels concept there and threatening the defense at multiple points. Nicely done there.
And more boot action here on 2nd down. This time he's got Harrison Bryant short. He's going to be able to stick his foot in the ground and run for a nice gain of 12 and a first down for Harrison Bryant.
Yeah, I like that.
2 plays, 2 boot actions. And now a give. It's going to be Dearness Johnson in the game again. He's got the left side to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, the 5. Dearness Johnson, 48 yards. Touchdown, Browns.
Let's go. He had nobody out there, and he just was showing his speeds out on the perimeter there. And a quick strike here from the Browns. Nice little stretch on the inside handoff, but out to the outside there. Nice block upfield. Really gets two of them. You see Cooper doing his job, and they really adamant about wide receivers blocking downfield, and he does nicely there. So, the best backfield in the league strikes again with their third running back, and looking like the starters out there.
That was wild. Again, I only have Dearness in like a singular formation, but he takes advantage of it, man. He just took it to the outside. He was completely untouched the entire time. That was a wild run.
That was.
From Dearness Johnson. Okay, well, how about that smack you in the mouth, Carolina? The home fans here in a little bit of a shock. And look at this tackle from Isaiah Weston on special teams. Down to the 13-yard line is where Shi Smith will bring the football, and now Sam Darnold in the offense back out onto the field. Welcome in, Wendell. Double tight ends to the left side. They'll run behind it with Chuba Hubbard, and Hubbard's going to get a couple. Their rookie running back from last year, Chuba Hubbard. Give him 4. It's that new look offensive line, of course. Ike Ekwonu, the left tackle, right there, kind of pushing Miles out of the way. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah sweeping over to stop him after a short game. 3rd and 3. Left guard Brady Christensen. Bradley Bozeman coming over from Baltimore in the middle. Pressure coming from Miles. Watch out, ball's out. It's going to be picked up by Winovich, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Browns! Wow!
Yeah, just like that, and the Browns are up 2 scores. And that didn't take very much as the defense responds with points of their own, getting it going. A nice pressure here. Very quickly to the backfield is Miles knocking the ball loose as Clowney gets involved as well. And Chase Winovich really in that NASCAR package right there to take the ball into the end zone. That was almost too easy.
That was extremely easy. That was wild. Cade York's kick is up. Cade York's kick is good. 14-0. And we haven't yet played 4 minutes of football here in Carolina. So,
that's right.
Best possible start for the Browns, worst possible start. And that was sack number 29 for Mr. Garrett on the season. So, Fletcher Cox's 40 sacks in our futuristic sim from a couple years ago may be in trouble here. All right, well, back out onto the field. Here's Sam Darnold. They look with a strong I formation. Hadn't even got done talking about the rest of that new offensive line as they try to run left, and Miles is waiting to bring him down immediately. Chuba Hubbard. Austin Corbett, former Brown right guard, and then Taylor Moton, right tackle. And they feel, I know James at least, our resident Panther fan, feels that the new offensive line should be a big bump for the Panthers this season. That's a completed pass to 2 yards to Robbie Anderson. All right, back to pass. Darnold fighting your left side. Did he get the toes in? He did. Chuba Hubbard out of the backfield, 24 yards and a first down. You can see Owusu-Koramoah just right behind him, a little half step late.
Yeah, that was just impressive body control here out on the outside. Nice throw from Darnold to hit him on the outstretched catch there and dragging the feet. Nicely done.
Yes, and I'm glad that the Browns didn't challenge it or something dumb
right,
like
that.
that.
Would have been really dumb.
To waste the timeout.
Yep.
Here's a run to the right side now. Deontay Foreman. Haven't seen Christian McCaffrey in the last drive. I wonder if something happened.
I don't know.
I wonder if he got nicked, because we've had a steady diet of Chuba Hubbard, and that was Deontay Foreman. Or Freeman. No, Foreman. Devontae Freeman. Deontay Foreman. There's a little throw to the left side. That's the tight end, Ian Thomas, and Delpit drags him down, but the first down is achieved after 9 yards, and the Panthers driving down the field. Up the middle again, Chuba Hubbard. Oof, big shot from JOK. Sit him right down after 3. No, Wendell, we still have Sam Darnold on there. That we won't make that move unless that trade becomes official. throwing it to the right side again. Look at this run, or rather run. Chuba Hubbard again all the way to the 1 yard line. So not sure where Christian McCaffrey is, but Chuba making the best of the opportunities, and he's got that ball all the way down to the 1 yard line.
That was an impressive run here as you see him breaking out from contact there. A bit of an, or actually here is where the contact that he broke away from John Johnson. But and then a little bit of a hurdle there. So nice, impressive effort run there from Chuba Hubbard.
First and goal, and the rookie left tackle Ike Ekwonu jumps a little early. That'll take him back 5, make it a first and goal from the 5. But no, Wendell, we put Baker on the Lions, and they won really big in the first game with him in a week 11. And actually, they were voted for week 12 too. So you'll get to see another shot of Baker this weekend. Kid will bring it to you as they go Hubbard up the middle for another 3 yards. So maybe he got nicked up and I just missed it or something. But
yeah, he is. I mean, he is injury prone. So
that's true. Pressure now coming. Look at Miles from the backside. Sam doesn't feel him. It'll go down. Look at the pursuit from Myles Garrett. 3rd and goal, back to the 11.
Yep, and I think Sam probably actually did see him coming, but he made the mistake of hesitating, coming back the other way, and then like right there where he hesitated, probably trying to find a guy downfield, decided against it, and then that stop is enough that Miles catches him. Miles is pretty quick in pursuit. You can't be doing that with him coming.
That's true, and those 2 sacks put him into the zone. Fires left side, got a man, but swatted away by Newsome. Rashard Higgins there, number 17.
And how
can't bring it in, and Newsome plays great defense.
I was going to say, how good has Newsome been? A lot of folks, have been talking. I've heard rumblings about Newsome. Oh, yeah, wasn't that great? Not that many interceptions, wasn't getting his hand on the ball. I mean, the dude wasn't targeted as a rookie. They weren't even testing him. His numbers are incredible considering he wasn't being tested. They just respected his play, which is, as a rookie, that's a sign of respect right there. And then tells you how good he is. That's about all you need to know. The interceptions will come, but man, he's already at an elite level.
Absolutely. Well said. And now it's still Dearness Johnson's. What's going on? What sort of weird running back sub-glitch is happening in this game?
I don't know. It's like decided that we're going to just start the backups in the backfield here. I don't know.
Yeah, they're going to throw it to Dearness Johnson, who's still in the game, and Shaq Thompson comes over to make the tackle, so it's up 3rd and 5.
Well, it wasn't happening in the last game because the last game was all Chubb and Hunt.
I know, and I didn't change a thing. But he's still in there across the middle. DPJ, who did pop as a superstar, as you see there on your screen, but he's not able to bring that one in, and the Browns are going to punt.
Yeah, that was just...
What's going on?
That was not a great throw from Watson there. He just kind of left it behind. Actually, we would have had a chance to see it there, but just left it behind DPJ a little bit and made it into a difficult catch because the defender had almost a 50-50 shot on that play because of where it was left. If he puts it in front of DPJ, it would have been an easy reception. We're 5-5.
Yes, we're 5-5 right now, but we've won 3 in a row. And fortunately, except for a couple of teams like the Chiefs and the Colts, the AFC is wide open.
Right, and I think
we're just a half game back of the Ravens right now.
I think the Carolina is 6-4 also.
Yes, 6-4 or 7-4. They may not have had their bye yet.
I think they're 6-4.
Hey, Bo, welcome in. Yeah, it was wild. There was a big run from Dearness Johnson, who was randomly into the football game for some reason, and then a sack that led to a scoop and score for Chase Winovich. So,
yeah, I wonder if it's worth looking at the substitutions, like it maybe did something odd.
Maybe
I don't know.
I can go to the depth chart real quick here if we would like to look. We have the technology. 2nd and 1 here. We'll stop it after this one. Do apologize. Hate to try to disrupt the flow of the play here. Up the middle. Good tackle by JOK in space.
That was really nice, filling the hole beautifully there as he just worked down the line and found the opportunity to make that open field tackle. And there was quite a bit of space there, so that's a little bit more challenging.
Did he get hurt in the last game? Did he get hurt in the last game?
No, not that I saw.
It says Nick Chubb is hurt.
Oh, well, I
At
had
least
no
we'll put
idea.
Kareem Hunt.
Yeah,
At least we'll put
interesting.
Kareem Hunt in then. That is very interesting.
I had no idea he was hurt. I didn't see him get injured. I didn't see him come off the field. I mean, maybe it happened at the end, and I just didn't know. I don't know. I don't recall him being injured at all.
Well, there you go. So either he got nicked in this game or the end of the last game. I don't remember seeing the injured player thing, so it could have just happened. Anyway, he is not in there anymore, but at the very least, we'll at least put Kareem Hunt in.
Yep.
All right, 3rd and inches now, back to pass, running for his life, and he'll complete the pass to Robbie Anderson, who gets a big shot from JOK after breaking free from Anthony Walker. First down, right to the midfield stripe. Bo, I did see you put something in the Discord about, was it like a hype video that you put up? Now I'm trying to remember. I read lots of Browns things every day, so I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, I saw the.
Or was it
post
somebody's tweet about
how Twitter's blowing up about the no suspension? I think is what he's talking about, or a possibility that it'll be no suspension.
Gotcha. That too. Throw it to the right side, out route to the tight end, Tommy Tremble, and Tremble's got it about 9.5 yards. So yes, what he means is that there's growing rumblings that perhaps there would be no suspension, or at least very little suspension, based on the continued evidence or lack thereof that's out there. Delpit makes the tackle, 18-yard gain for Ian Thomas. Panthers driving nicely here. Inside the 25-yard line.
I mean, I'm hearing everything in between, from indefinitely suspended to
right. Yeah, he'll never play football again.
Yeah,
so,
who knows?
Firing back at the left side. Look at that athleticism from Greedy, skying with that right hand.
Yeah, what a great game so far for Greedy. He's been very involved back there, just blanket coverage and all over the ball. Great ball skills so far in this one.
Nice run again to the left side for Chuba. 9 carries, 53 yards again, as we saw Christian McCaffrey on the first run of the game, and then he went away. But I guess if each team's best player is going to be out, we have more secondary better players than the Panthers do. No offense to Chuba Hubbard or Deontay Foreman. Browns defense will strike them down again at the 16-yard line. That brings in Zane Gonzalez, the former Brown, who is the kicker here in Carolina. He's already hit 1 in this quarter, and now he's hit 2. So both teams scored twice in the quarter. 2 touchdowns for the Browns, 2 field goals for the Panthers here. Last play of the first quarter likely upon us with this Jakeem Grant kick return. And he's up the middle, and he'll stay upright long enough to let that clock go to zeros, and then we'll flip it over. So look at that. The Browns have run 6 offensive snaps and still lead 14-6. Let's get some drives going. Their offense has been slow developing, hasn't it? Over the last couple of sims.
Sure has.
The second quarter, though, has been efficient. Second and third quarter in particular. Here's a run up the middle for Kareem Hunt, who has been freshly subbed into the game. The reason I don't have Kareem as the backup running back is because I have him formation sub as other places, so I like to have Dearness as the stamina. It's a long thing, so that's why he wasn't in there right away. Watson on a 2nd and 7, back to pass. He's going to fire, but he's going to fire late, and just 3 yards is the pickup to Amari Cooper. Yeah, but we talked about it a little bit earlier. That certainly seems to be what the most recent tea leaves have been reading. Watson, 3rd and 5, caught by the Chief, bounces off 2 players, and he's got the first down to the 40-yard line. How about that effort from the Chief after the catch?
That was impressive, and really just kind of stole it off the back of the defender there and able to turn around and run upfield. Love seeing that. Nice athletic play. Welcome in, 504. Go Browns.
Hey, welcome in. Indeed, go Browns. 11 personnel here now. Again, Kareem Hunt in the game. For somehow reason, Nick Chubb is injured, and we didn't realize it, but Kareem Hunt is in there, and he's got his second carry. Give him 1. Dearness Johnson started the game for reasons that we didn't necessarily realize at the time, and had a 48-yard touchdown run. So 2nd and 9 now. Motion coming from the Chief, being chased by Dante Jackson now play action. Now fires right side. That was a cool looking play. And look at Harrison Bryant. No, Miller Forrestal on the 13 personnel. They went to the third tight end. Miller Forrestal for that first down throw and catch. Hunt up the middle, give him another 3. Second and 7 now. Back to pass, Watson. Pressure is taken care of. He'll step up in the pocket, fire deep right side. Look at DPJ come back to the football in front of the strong safety for a big catch to the 21.
Yeah, that was beautiful, really just textbook play there. And although not a textbook platform for Deshaun Watson, as he was kind of in this weird kind of crow hop off the back foot, you're gonna see that that's not how you want him throwing it, but it was still a nice throw, and I think more so made by the fact that DPJ came back to the ball for his quarterback to make him look good.
Absolutely. Double tight ends to the left side now for Watson. And they're going to boot to the right, and he doesn't like it, so he's going to take off. He's got a blocker, but he kind of ignores him, and then he'll slide down at the 14, give him 7 to set up 2nd and 3. Like the slide there at the end.
Yeah, I like that. I like the early recognition of nothing downfield and just deciding to go with it with the space in front of him.
Sling it left side. Cooper, first down inside the 10. First and goal, Browns now at the 6-yard line. Second catch of the day for Amari Cooper. It's got DPJ, breaks the tackle, touchdown! Donovan Peoples-Jones. Again, if you noticed, he's popped as a superstar because he has been balling out this season. He had a dev trade in the last game, and he got like 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, and that was apparently enough.
Yeah, that was sweet. Absolutely awesome here. As you see him catch, he kind of came out of the end zone to make this catch, but then fighting his way through a tackler with poor form and really just the big body of DPJ getting the work done and getting into the end zone. Love that.
Yeah, if he can play at that at the kind of level we've seen from him glimpses of, he across from Cooper just could be really, really special. And again, more of these stories now that the beat report, the beat reporters have been, reporting now about the parts of practices that they've seen is sort of becoming legend now, but none of the reporters have yet to see David Bell drop a pass yet.
He dropped one in one of the early OTAs.
I guess they asked him about
CBD. He dropped one. He said it happened early. He was upset about it in his interview because he was like, I know what was wrong. I'll have to fix that for next time. And then Nathan's like, yeah, I know the one that we were talking about. He tripped. He was falling to the ground.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, of course he didn't catch that one. But he's gonna see it as a drop, but it wasn't a drop.
Indeed, nice tackle in the middle for John Johnson, the third here. He got there in a hurry. They're going to say 22.6 miles an hour. He pursued Chuba Hubbard to meet him.
Yeah, the other one
after that 6-yard run.
The other one I'm really excited about, and I think is going to take big strides this year, is going to be Schwartz with all the actual opportunity because he got injured early in the preseason stuff last year, or off-season stuff last year, which really hampered his development. So don't count him out. I think he has got a long way to go, obviously, to be what we hope he can be, but I think he's made great strides towards that already, and if he continues to develop in this offseason into the training camp, or coming forward in training camp, I think he could be every bit as good as we hope he can be. And then when you're talking about DPJ and Cooper and Bell, and then all of a sudden you've got some Schwartz deep, look out, this offense could be so dynamic.
Really could. And that's, once you forget about the best running offense in the league. 2nd and 7, across the middle, good tackle in space again. Greedy Williams showing up again, tackling the catcher of the football, which was Rashard Higgins. Here's a 3rd and 2. They give it up the middle. Look at that gap shot by JOK.
Yeah.
Throw him down in the backfield. 4th down, Panthers.
Yeah, gap shot indeed. And look out, Phillips and JOK fixing to look very, very good as a dynamic weapon duo of their own. As they're everything I've heard out of camp or out of so far OTAs and mini camp so far from and just seeing him physically, how much bigger he is. So excited to see if he can stay healthy. That is, look out. That's going to be just crazy bonkers from the linebacker position.
Yes, in terms of the athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid last drive for Watson. He went 6 for 6 for 66 yards. This time he's going to have a first and 93. Browns up 21-6. 7 or so minutes left in the half. Watch out. Get rid of it or eat it and take a safety. Matt Ioannidis got in there coming over from Washington in free agency. And he just kind of beats Batonio / Nick Harris to the middle. And Watson can't get back out of the end zone. 2 points. And now the ball coming back to the Panthers. That was Nick Harris one-on-one, actually.
Yeah, and we'll see how they respond here to this. Last time we saw a safety, that was a big turning point in the game.
That's right.
And it got kind of ugly from there, which we definitely don't want to see here. So hopefully they'll be able to hold on to some momentum. But this certainly gives Carolina a big opportunity with 7 minutes in the half to make a statement of their own.
Yeah, Kyle, you know we got your back, baby. Back to back. No, actually, I'm doing a couple nights away at a friend's lake house, so we wanted to do the Browns tonight, and then the other 2 games are actually already recorded, and Kit will run them for you the next couple days, so we can keep our good game a day rhythm going for you.
Yep, that's the plan.
Give it up the middle to Chuba, and he'll be ripped down by Myles Garrett. Not just a pretty face and a sacker of quarterbacks, Myles Garrett. He plays the run very well too, doesn't he, Kit?
Yes, he does. He is so disciplined on the edge, contain, and very, very good tackler as well. And works down that line and is excellent in backfield pursuit.
Up the middle again on a delayed handoff is Chuba Hubbard. McCaffrey must have gotten hurt. That's all I can reckon, because he played that very first play, and then we haven't seen him. I mean, I guess to Nick Chubb's credit, we never actually saw him in the game. So I guess if we had checked the depth chart before the game, we would have known. But
well, I wonder if maybe because I now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't seen any injury timeouts as he go into the locker room in this version of Madden. Have you? Like, I'm trying to think. I can't remember one. So I wonder if maybe somehow that's been minimized in the game, and you wouldn't even know that somebody got hurt. And that's
maybe
why
not.
I didn't notice Chubb. I don't know.
I think it still did it in coach mode.
Right, but yeah.
Because it was like the full between play things or whatever. But yeah, no, that's a good point. I guess I haven't seen that in a while. Or maybe that was when we were doing, I don't know.
I don't know.
Whatever. Who knows? Who knows? All right, no harm, no foul on those 2 points here. But they're back in the end zone again, and now he's going to throw it short to Amari Cooper. Here, you take it. He's going to end up getting about 7 yards.
That was really weird.
Looked like he was really close to being over the line, too, didn't it?
He was almost over the line, and then you almost feel like he would have picked up at least as many yards, if not more, just running it. That was super weird.
And the PPR Amari Cooper owners appreciate it.
That's right.
Watson firing right side. It's Donovan Peoples-Jones. Man, he looks good with that superstar underneath him, up to the 35-yard line and a first down. Browns.
Yeah, he sure does look great with that superstar, but he's really playing to the level too. He's just been he's been very, very consistent in our sims, and especially in this game, he's just been so good.
Yes, he has. Back to pass again. Watson. Fire over the middle. Got his man. First down and more. It's David Njoku for another 12 yards. And a first down. Browns into Carolina territory.
Oh, man, Kyle, I think there are so many potential names that could go under that category for who could have breakout seasons. And, in fact, I think there might be more than just a handful. I think we might see a number of guys from this team as he's going to air it deep. Look out.
He's going to go deep. He's got a man. Touchdown! Kareem Hunt right down the seam on a go route from the backfield.
Let's talk
Touchdown, Browns.
Let's talk about that beautiful catch from Kareem Hunt showing his skills here. That was
actually
pretty.
Lined up in the slot.
Yeah, but that was a pretty catch here as he just shows his speed first. Deshaun sees him, throws it deep. Beautiful ball just to the outstretched hands. And, man, look at this catch here. What a beautiful completion. That was pretty.
My, oh, my. Miss America Pie. What a throw, what a catch now. 91 yards. It took him 98 seconds. There's McCaffrey on the sideline at least, talking to somebody.
Yeah, so it can't be that injured.
28 to 8, yeah, 28 to 8.
So yeah, I think, first of all, I'd say that Deshaun Watson, I truly believe, is the type of player that elevates those around him. So I do think the number of players will benefit from that, and will elevate their game as a result, and will have effectively breakout seasons just for that reason alone. But then this defense, in the second year of all being back together, they're really clicking. They're now starting to get into nuance of the defense instead of just having to start with install. Same thing on the offense, is going more on the nuance side of the offensive install. So now we're starting to get to like sustainable success levels of how do we do an off season, how do we get into a preseason, then how do we prepare for a season and be an established team and an established good team.
Another big run up the middle. Chuba Hubbard really gashing the Browns up the middle now. 18 carries, 99 yards here just in the first half. I guess the only thing I would say, Kyle, is can a rookie have a breakout season? Like, to me, doesn't rookie or breakout imply somebody who's struggling? It's big, watch out! They try to throw a screen and Greedy reads it and picks it off. First down, Browns.
Wow, and his electric day continues as he was just in the right place at the right time, and he's like, all right, fine, I'll take that.
It looked like there was about 2 different guys that could have picked that one off as they tried to set up screen to the left side, and Darnold should have just turfed it instead.
Yep.
He throws it to Greedy, first down, Browns. Anyway, I was just saying, for me, the term breakout feels like somebody who has been on the roster and maybe, hasn't lived up potential or underachieved or, is ready for the next step, I guess. Levels concept DPJ 2015, first down, Browns to the 14-yard line. How about Watson's day? 14 of 15, 205, 2 touchdowns, and we're about to reach the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, that's absolutely getting it done for Watson, and that was pretty right there. And then what an execution of the levels concept. You're absolutely right. That's what that was. And man, was that well executed by this offense. They are really clicking here.
They sure are. 2-minute warning has been met now. First and 10 from the 14-yard line for Watson and the Browns. Watson rolling, firing, back to the middle, or left side, touchdown! Amari Cooper, he came back to the quarterback. And Watson throws number 3 of this first half.
Yeah, just like I've been begging him to do. That's what you want to do. Come back, help out your quarterback, come to the ball, make the catch at the earliest point you can, because that prevents the defense from having a chance at the ball. And Cooper just showing everybody how it's done right there for a beautiful touchdown. And man, I guess that safety did not have the negative impact as the Browns just continue to roll as if nothing happened.
That was wild. That was a good, actually cool little replay. You saw David Bell was kind of the underneath guy, and 2 guys came up to him as Watson took a couple of steps that way, and that freed up plenty of room for Cooper. Not sure why Cooper and Njoku were both in the corner of the end zone together, but beggars and choosers.
So I actually would say that a rookie can have a breakout season. I would call it that.
That's
but
fine. I was just curious about the terminology, because I would pick somebody like Njoku, he's gonna break out and ball out this year.
Yeah,
he's been okay, but I think he'll ball out. You know what I mean?
I think how I would define it, at least if I'm talking about a breakout as a rookie, I'm thinking that's someone who performs well outside.
Miles, a ball out of the end zone, touchdown, Clowney. God. 42 points in the first half. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
That's all right. That was wild. I didn't expect it, but I'll certainly take it. That was all too easy, too.
Wow. Look at Miles just absolutely baptized the right tackle. And then the ball comes out again, picked up by Clowney.
Yep. It barely had to touch it. It was already in.
You know what happened? I went through the roster and I was looking, and you know how you can change their different superstar abilities or whatever? When the guys have X Factor. I didn't change his X Factor, but they have the superstar abilities you can change. They're 15 things to choose from. And I gave him a strip specialist one. I was like, he should be getting way more strips than he did.
Yeah.
And now here he is. He's got 2 that go for touchdowns in this game.
Well, he does. I mean, he is very, very good at that. Yeah, it's a huge part of his game. But no, so what I was saying for rookies, I do think they can have breakouts. Where I would define a breakout rookie season is where they're performing well above their draft position, especially a guy that you don't expect to start that comes out and starts because he's just that good, or a guy that this is a 6th round pick. Donovan Peoples-Jones already had a breakout season because the dude was performing way above what you'd expect out of a six rounder. So I think he's had a break. Although I think he can break out again because I think he could be that much better. He still hasn't hit its ceiling, especially if he's elevated by Deshaun Watson. So we'll see.
That's very true indeed. Welcome in, Dion. Let's go indeed. It has been a beautiful half of football for the Browns. 2 defensive touchdowns, 4 offensive touchdowns, 3 from Deshaun Watson's arm, 1 from the legs of Dearness Johnson. And remember, all of this is with an injured and not playing Nick Chubb.
That's right. And with Dearness Johnson performing very well in his backup duties as he was starting the game, technically.
I think Winfrey hit the quarterback. He did right after he threw it. Perrion, just a little excited there, young buck.
Yeah.
Gotta know when to hold up.
Yeah. Yeah, but and of course Dearness with that incredible long touchdown run of his own, just hitting the Jets and going the distance. It was beautiful, very very Chubbian of him.
That's right, absolutely open throw to Rashard Higgins, remember, who is on the Panthers now, and he's got a first down and goal inside the 10 at the 6-yard line, and the Panthers will now call timeout.
No, I agree, 504. I think Bell is an absolute prime candidate to be an absolute breakout star for this team. I think he very much can be just an incredible receiver. Oh, picked!
Oh, Darnold, it's Denzel. Can he get the corner? He might go! Nobody's going to catch him. 40, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Pick 6, Denzel Ward.
Oh.
The 3rd Browns touchdown of the first half.
And that had shades of that Bengals interception up the sideline where he just, that little jerk route where he just jumped the route, had practiced it all week, knew it was coming, and then read it perfectly, and then stole it from Chase going down the sideline. That felt just like it. And you knew the minute he got that edge, he was gone.
49-8 here in the first half. And that's still the first half.
That's the 3rd defensive touchdown for this unit.
I know.
Wow.
Unreal.
They have a hat trick. They have a hat trick on defense.
I was going to say, the offense could just stand on the sideline and you would win. You'd be winning 21-8 at this point.
That's right.
You could keep Cade York on the sideline and you'd be winning 18-8 at this point.
That's right.
Actually, you'd be winning 18-6 because the 2 points wouldn't have happened on the safety.
That's right.
Oh my gosh, this is absolutely bonkers here. I don't know. Darnold just needs to take a knee and get to halftime.
Well, I think he might be seeing ghosts.
I don't know. He's back to pass again. He's got a bunch of guys in his face, and Miles tackles him as he throws it 15 yards out of bounds. Appreciate everybody being on here. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. This has been a real exciting Week 12 game of our official 2022 Browns season. As more pressure from Miles, and he'll get him again. 4 first-half sacks. All 4 of the Browns sacks belong to number 95. And the Browns are just absolutely taking the Panthers to the woodshed. They're not even calling their timeouts. They're like, we're content with this lead at halftime.
I would be. I mean, shoot.
3rd and 18. They'll run it up the middle, and Musa Koromoa greets Chuba Hubbard. So what a wild, wild world this one was here. 49-8 here at the end of the first half.
It's a final
the
score.
Browns, I know, the Browns up big time, and maybe we'll get to see some Kareem Hunt action. Just give him like 25 second half carries.
I'd love that,
and
but
get this thing to bed.
I will tell you, if ever there was a referendum on, hey, maybe you guys should trade for Baker Mayfield, this might be it.
That's
goodness.
Right. That's very true. I don't remember. I think we've seen a 63 in the Sims. Does that feel right, Kit?
Yeah, something like that along those lines.
It's been over. Somebody got over 60. I think maybe Brady and the Buccaneers got over 60 one time or something.
I think that's right.
63 something or other. So it's certainly in play. We'll just have to see how aggressive they choose to be. And frankly, it's not even that they've been that aggressive. 3 defensive touchdowns. You can't really help those. Boot action to the right side for Watson. Fires it. He's got an open Cooper. First down to the 41-yard line. Give him 20 more. Watson now 16 of 17 for 239 and 3 touchdowns.
And they're just out there making it look easy. I mean, this is almost backyard football at this point, as they're finding open guys all over the field and really just exploiting this defense left and right. And then, look at that line. Look at that, like, just solid wall. And it was pushed out in front of the almost the line of scrimmage almost. That was just wild, the effort on the O-line.
It was a good look at that route too. Firing again across the middle. He's got Cooper again. First down to the 33 now. Big chunks to Amari Cooper. I would say that was a good. That replay was fun.
It was
because you could really see how the developing, because Peoples-Jones took everybody downfield with him, and Cooper just popped right underneath it. That was a good looking route.
It sure
was.
Like
that one too.
Yep. And you really got to get a sense of when Cooper broke open on the route, and really what Deshaun was looking at in terms of everybody else being well covered, but that widening gap as Cooper just popped wide open out there and he hit him.
Ooh. Here comes Kareem Hunt doing a little chub stiff arm. He needs a lot more than 4 carries here. Give him 2 yards as it goes up the middle.
Yeah.
Hey, Rick, good to see you, man. Sneaking on from your brother's. Hey, take your brother's account and sub the channel if you haven't already. Back to pass, Watson over the middle. He's got Kareem Hunt out of the backfield. I'll tell you, Kareem has been great in the pass game.
He has.
2 catches, 65 yards.
He has, and that was just a beautiful. Interesting, it didn't show it as a touchdown on that stat line also, because he also has a touchdown from the first one. But yeah, he's been sensational.
Yeah, the receivers for some reason doesn't show that when they have touchdowns. It just does catches and yards. And boot action now. Watch out, right side. And Brian Burns was trying to be blocked by David Njoku, and that's not a good plan. And Burns is going to sack Watson back to the 24. 2nd and 20.
Yeah, 504, he sure is, and he's really shown that throughout so far the offseason training program. So
up now, the pocket's collapsing again. He's going to get sacked for a 2nd time there. Morgan Fox, as well as Brian Burns, get back there. Sets up a 3rd and 26 now for the Browns. First time we've seen a couple of offensive line breakdown. Well, so I guess since that safety. Watson fires right side. Caught, but then dropped. David Njoku had Shaq Thompson right on him. Thompson hits him as he catches the football. That one's going to be dropped now. And those 2 sacks in a row set up a 4th and 26. Our first chance to see Cade York kicking something other than 7 extra points. And this one is up, and it's good for the rookie now. 52. He's been turning heads at camp as well.
He sure has. I loved Zagura's description of the kick today, where he's like, yeah, lined up from like 55 yards or something, but the impressive part was when he drilled it dead center, and it was at the top of the, like going through at the top of the uprights. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you know that one
been good, easily good from 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's possibility 504. They're not going to give us another 49 points in the half. That would be insane.
Yeah, you can't imagine that.
But a few more, definitely possible. I would just like the Browns to go to chew clock mode here as quickly as we can, hand the ball off a bunch, and get us all to bed. Nice hit there. Couldn't even tell was that Owusu Koromo or Ronnie, both of them maybe.
Ronnie was certainly part of it, but I think it might have been Ronnie on that one.
3rd and 2, quick little out route caught by the receiver. That's Rashard Higgins again. 3 catches, 29 yards for Higgy. Maybe it's the old gross pants that are doing it here today. The accidental switching of the pants that I had. And I was like, we'll just go back to the regular away jersey. Just kidding. Over the middle, DJ Moore. His first catch maybe of the day. 3rd catch for 50 yards. I lied. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. This is Nagy on Sports. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, we would really appreciate it as we continue to make our push for 1,000. Assuming Rick subscribed from his brother's accounts, he would be number 750, which is absolutely bonkers. Appreciate everybody for that. But yeah, awesome. It's been an awesome journey, so thanks for taking it with us here. And this has been one of the most fun Browns games. Sometimes the close games are really fun, but this has been the biggest Browns beatdown that I can ever remember.
Yeah.
And again, we still got a quarter and a half of football here to play.
Yeah, it's certainly got to be up there. It's been, just with the defense alone, you've been absolutely stomping Carolina here, but then, of course, added the offense and the work they've done, which has been nothing short of outstanding, too.
That's not a bad suggestion, Mason. He says put some backups in. Winfrey's the starting defensive tackle when they're in rush packages. Not when they're in base, though. 3rd and 2 right side. Ooh. Look at Denzel Supermaning his way through Robbie Anderson to knock it away.
That was pretty. That was a beautiful play.
I wouldn't mind. It would be fun to see Jerome Ford play. 4th and 2. They're going to go for it right up the middle, and Rochelle hangs on. But Foreman takes him for a ride. First down, Panthers. They're already going for it here in the middle of the 3rd quarter. Yeah, maybe at the quarter break, Mason, we'll get some of those other guys in. Second and 10. Darnold, whoa, 4 Browns in his face. He'll dump it to the right side, and Newsom's going to bring down Chuba. 18 of 27 in this one is Sam Darnold. 3rd and 2, they'll give it up the middle again to Chuba Hubbard, who's run extremely well today. 24 carries, 119 yards, again after the apparent injury to Christian McCaffrey. 5 wide now on a 1st and 10. They still can get a first down at about the 1. Motion coming from Rashard Higgins. They'll give him a little pop pass. Nice cut from Higgins up the middle, and then Winovich drags him down. It'll be a 4-yard throw and quote-unquote throw and catch. that's fair, very fair, Mason. 4:38 will get him out of there. Second and 6 for Darnold. He's going to be back to pass into the end zone. Picked again! It's going to be picked off! It's Grady Williams to the 20, to the 30. He's going to go again! You can nerf the offense, but the defense has 4 touchdowns. Let's go!
Oh, my. Oh, love it.
Grady Williams.
Yeah, Greedy's like, Denzel, I see you. I can do it, too. Watch this.
Unreal. Another 100-yard pick 6. Greedy Williams into the end zone now. So you got touchdowns for Chase Winovich, Jadeveon Clowney, Denzel Ward, and now Greedy Williams. 59-8, and one more touchdown, I think, sets a new sim record for us.
I think so.
Absolutely bonkers game here. 4:19 to play, still in the 3rd quarter. Look at those total yards, 317 to 317.
You wouldn't think with this scoreline.
And the Panthers have run a bunch more plays.
Yeah, you wouldn't think with the scoreline, but we haven't needed the yards.
We haven't. Well, yeah, 4 defensive touchdowns and short fields and other things helping. We'll throw to Rashard Higgins. Yeah, Chris G, it has been a wild game for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch it to the left side, Deontay Foreman, and whoa, he's going to get shot very quickly. A hit by JOK. He's going to fall to the ground now. 3rd and 3 for Darnold. Look at that balance for the Panthers. 30 runs and 30 passes on this one. Darnold back to pass once again. Heaves it left side. Oh, I think we're going to get a bogus PI as he kind of bumped into Greedy midair, and he sure did. Oh, and that's going to be about a 60-yard penalty.
I hate that penalty in the NFL.
I do
such
too.
A terrible penalty. That does not need to be a spot foul.
Unless there's something egregious, like he tackles him to save a touchdown or something.
Absolutely.
Just give him 15 yards and go again. So a big first down, 56-yard penalty first down to the 12. We could, Mason. There was an article today by Pete Smith, SI, one of the Browns writers I like a lot, and he was talking about how the passing offense is quote unquote struggling a little bit in camp, and that's probably it's probably going to be that way because of how elite the pass defense is.
Yeah, they're incredible, no doubt.
But like in 7-on-7s, like we keep seeing these videos of like JJ3 picking off Watson, and like, oh, Watson's bad. You're like, oh no, just the defense is really good.
Well, that's
touchdown, Chuba Hubbard.
That's the thing I don't buy about that argument, though, is okay, so they're struggling in camp against one of the best pass defenses probably in the NFL this year. Very likely it could be that, especially with them really gelling together after the season they had at the end last year. But there is some real truth to this iron sharpening iron thing. I think it's going to make our offense just that much better. And yeah, it's like untested wide receiver core, and they're struggling against this defense. Going to make it hard. I think that only makes them better.
I agree. So a touchdown. Their first of the day, actually, is the touchdown for the Panthers. 59-15 now. That would probably win a scoregami.
It would.
One would have to assume.
I do believe it would.
22-yard line. So this will make this the last drive for Watson and the starters, per Mason's paranoid request. Watson's balling out today, though. How about that? 18-20, 282, 3 touchdowns. And they're just getting started. Coming outside zone concept. He's got the left side. Similar looking play to the one Deeren has scored a touchdown on. This one goes for 8 before C.J. Henderson makes the tackle. Pistol look, option keeper, and they read it well. Trey Flowers, a linebacker, got in there 3rd and 5. Watson now back to pass with 3 receivers out in the formation. He'll step up in the pocket, deliver a strike left side. He's got Cooper. First down, Browns to the 49-yard line.
I think they sense they're getting off the field here, so they're trying to get a little something in before the quarter break. But having a little fun out there, certainly.
I'm not going to take him out mid-drive.
Nah.
That ain't cool. Watson now, watch out, blitzing everybody, and the rookie Brandon Smith, linebacker from Penn State, is going to get home. And that will end the quarter with a sack, as they brought 6 or 7 guys there, and the Browns could not pick them all up, and did not pick them all up. Pistol look again. They've definitely shown more pistol today. Boot to the left side, Watson. And now he's going to just chuck it out of bounds. Live to play another day, perhaps. 3rd and 19, and they'll run it up the middle with Kareem Hunt, who's got a nice run. And shoulder shoves the linebacker, breaks it all the way down. He's going to pick up 14 yards. 15 yards, rather, on a 4th and 17 or something like that. It's a 3rd and 19. He's going to pick up 16 yards. Nice run for Kareem Hunt. Maybe now you think about going for it, but I would assume that they're not going to.
Yeah, probably not. Not with a scoreline like this. I even don't think Stefanski goes for this. But
even
oh! What
a pick! The ball's floating in midair!
what is happening? I don't know. It's so weird.
The ball is floating above the 50-yard line.
They're just scrubbing for it right now, like the ball's there, but they can't find it. I don't know what's happening. I don't know. That's so
what
weird.
Is happening right now? I'm trying to exit, but it's not doing anything.
We broke Madden.
We broke it. I'm serious.
And
I don't know what's going on.
It's just like a scrum.
I don't want to stop the game, though. It's 59-15. Oh God. Oh no.
Who is that that's just laying there?
I can't do anything. I don't have any buttons that are working. I'm trying to exit.
You can't figure out where the ball is.
I can't.
This is so weird.
Are they literally fighting for the fumble that's 4 yards behind, and it jumps? What is going on? Somebody please get the ball. Please get the ball.
Well, I don't even understand. They're not even near where the ball actually is. It's like back at the 50.
Was it a fake?
It was a fake. Yeah, they were trying to fake the punt.
Been running this whole time.
I guess we'll run the clock, the game clock out. Maybe it'll hit the 2-minute warning. Maybe that's what's going to happen here.
Oh my God. We have to sit here for 10 minutes of real time for that to happen. The ghost of the machine is right. All I have the ability to do is restart the PlayStation, but I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to get rid of this game.
No, the game's too good. We got to keep the game. So I guess we're just gonna wait this weirdness out. But that was wild.
Somebody just accidentally go get the real football.
The funny thing, like Madden couldn't handle the fake there.
The Browns have all stopped participating in the melee, but the Panthers are still going crazy. And there's a guy just on all four, and Tony Fields is just kind of sitting on him. Oh my gosh, this is bonkers. We have never seen anything like this.
No, never.
Game of the century, go figure.
Only Madden, man.
I think you're right, Kit. I think maybe it'll get to the
2-minute warning. I think that's
I think that's our only hope is that it stops unless somebody accidentally goes and gets the football.
Well, I mean, nobody's even gone towards it. They've been hiding. They've been sitting over here, like just completely not where the ball is.
The most outrageous thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm so glad that 19 people are experiencing this with us, because I don't know if I would ever be able to explain.
JMD's actually right. It may, if you power off the PlayStation, it may let you resume from this point in the game.
Oh gosh, you're right. But then we got to start another video. The pile is starting to move to the.
Well, now the ball's moving too. That's so weird. And Fields is still like riding this dude like a pony.
That's right. This just became a rated R sim with Tony Fields and JC Horn participating in a wrestling tutorial, I guess.
I don't know what they're doing off on their own.
The ball keeps jumping up in the air. Chris is right. He's going to test my skills. 10 minutes of jokes.
10 minutes of Phil. Oh, no.
Oh, gosh. All right. They moved. As soon as I thought about trying to do it, they're still moving.
Yeah, it's like moving the ball. I really don't understand. Well, it's moving toward... Now, Fields is actually almost in a position to catch this right now. I don't know. Maybe if it goes far enough.
You can sense the ball. If only JC Horn would give his way.
Just put your hands up. You got it. You got it, Tony. Hands up. This weird, magical, floating, dancing ball. The longest drive in Madden history. As it like inches along. Well, what if it goes all the way to the end zone? Would it be a touchdown? Are the Browns about to score the most impossible special teams touchdown of all time? The magic ball.
Maybe they'll just get the first down.
This certainly has to be the most bizarre trick play I've ever seen.
I was trying to figure out, was it a trick play or just a bad punt? I don't know.
Well, it was a fake punt. Because they snapped it to the up man.
It's underneath him. It's underneath somebody.
Oh! Something. Dude, now it's under the ground. It's like at his face mask in front of him. And he's not doing anything.
Come on, it's right there.
Oh, the whistle blew.
Hey, we got it. We got it.
What is happening?
Okay. I said I would take out some guys.
You can't make this up.
No, we cannot. We cannot make this up.
Dion says the greatest sim ever.
Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't stop laughing. Okay. We made it. I don't know how, but we made it, everybody.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what happened, 504. It slowly made its way to a first down, and now the Browns are going to have the weirdest trick play success of all time on their record.
Of all time.
I don't know what you call that, the magic hover ball.
Oh, my
Special
gosh.
teams fake punt.
I don't know what that was, but that was incredible.
It was a
And I'm so glad
run.
that you were all on with us for
I
that.
know. Oh, so good.
Oh, my gosh. I
It
can't
only
breathe.
it was also the slowest play of all time. How many minutes of game clock did that snap consume?
It was like 4. I think it was like 4.5. Oh my gosh.
It's the mercy rule. Ironically, that wouldn't be surprising if it was Madden realized it was about to score a touchdown on a fake punt. It's like, oh no, we can't do that.
Well, it still didn't give us the first down.
No,
so it was still a turnover on downs.
So okay, all right.
That's right. Right after you subscribed with your brother's account, Ed or Rick, it's all your fault. Okay, we're back. Okay. Sam Darnold completes it to DJ Moore.
Nice little
my God,
turn back around to adjustment to the ball in the air. That was nicely done by Moore.
Oh gosh, I can't breathe. There's another sack. Taven Bryant, let's go. Oh man. That was unreal. I just was crying. I was crying so hard I couldn't talk. I was laughing so hard I was crying and I couldn't talk.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay, 2nd and 22. Fire across the middle. MJ Emerson into the game. And he and Greg Newsom will combine to tackle Robbie Anderson. Now Browns with this 59-15 lead. With the wildest Madden glitch we've seen in the history of Madden glitches, and we've done a 500+ games now.
I think it's pretty safe to say that might be the wildest one we will ever see.
I hope so. I hope it doesn't get any crazier than that. The guy goes up in the stands or something. I don't know. They're going to put it away. Here comes Jacoby Brissett onto the field with some backups.
So I'll tell you, they're really, really excited about MJ Emerson, though. They've actually got him playing some dime, so that tells you a little bit about what they think of him.
Here comes Ford, left side. Jerome Ford to the 40, to the 50. Ooh. His first touch of the day goes for 32 yards.
What a nice run that was. Just very perceptive at the line and finding some creases to work with and some really subtle cuts, but just enough to make himself some room and get out an explosive up the second level.
For those who care about that kind of thing, the Warriors just won the NBA championship, according to the Apple News update I just got on my phone. Yeah, that was way better than the butt fumble. At least way longer. Took a much longer time to get there.
It sure did.
And it was Tony Fields. Tony Fields and J.C. Horn. There's their little game of pin the tail of the donkey or whatever it is they were doing over there. Helped usher the ball into a person's hand.
That's right.
Oh, man. Third and 3. Back to pass. Brissett, he's got Forrestall. First down, Browns. Inside the 25, Miller Forrestall again, likely the third tight end if the Browns do in fact keep 3, which I think they will.
And he's making a case to be that guy because he's been very, very good so far.
Demetric Felton checking into the game now. He'll get the handoff from Brissett. He'll try the left side and just get a yard before being tackled. They are in chew clock mode now, so you can see the running backs carrying it with both hands pretty aggressively. Little boot action now, firing to the right side. He's got the fullback, a little fullback love. And look at Stanton break a tackle, and then he kind of gets a late hit out of bounds.
I like that. I like that a lot.
1 now. Trips to the left side on a 3rd and 1 for Jacoby Brissett. He's back to pass. He fires over the middle, complete, and it's caught. That's Jakeem Grant. First down, Browns inside the 10. Remember, a touchdown, we think, sets a Nagy on Sports Browns, or any sim for that matter, any team sim record. we believe that the Buccaneers have scored 63 in a game. Turn around, give a little pulling. Nice little pull there from Drew Forbes, who I put in for Joel Bitonio. And nice run. Jerome Ford's looked sharp here.
He has, as has Brissett, who is a perfect 4 for 4 on this drive, looking very good and sharp early in this one.
Second and goal. Blitz coming from the left side. Nobody's going to take care of Shaq Thompson, and he will sack Brissett down to the 12-yard line. Sets up a 3rd and goal here for the Browns. I'd like to see him get in the end zone here. Field goal is not going to set the record. With 2:31, we're probably not going to get a chance to score points again. They're going to throw it. Short across the middle. That's Isaiah Weston, and Weston's got a catch up to the 7, but he will be short of the end zone, and so that is going to be Cade York. But on to the other side of the 2-minute warning here. Still 62 points on the road against the team with their winning record. No slouch with Nick Chubb injured. No slouch of a victory here, so we won't get too upset about it. Deshaun Watson is the holder since he's the backup quarterback. 62-15. Oh, man. That was bonkers. I wonder if it'll let us replay that. If it'll be, is this one of the replays, the fake punt gone wrong?
Yeah, that would be funny if it was.
We could just fast forward through it. 62-15 here, 1:54 to go. Darnold's still in the game. He has been pretty rough today. He's going to float it right side. He has a man wide open this time, Robbie Anderson, and then Richard LeCount's going to throw him out of bounds. Robbie Anderson was wide open. Who was covering him?
I think he thought it was a linebacker. It was Phillips out on the coverage out there, but I think he thought he had help on the up over top, and LeCount very slow to get over there.
It was a little slow to get over there. 1st and 10 now. Well, Miles is in there again for some reason. I don't know. I thought I took him out. Throw it to Chuba Hubbard. He's got an out route up to the 31-yard line into Cleveland territory already now. 1:42 to go, and he does get out of bounds, so no timeouts need to be called. Sure, one more pick six, 5:04. I'm in for it. Darnold across the middle, caught and then dragged down by Martin Emerson. That's Chuba Hubbard once again. It's kind of been the Chuba Hubbard show here today.
Sure has.
Oh, watch out, rookie on rookie, and Alex Wright will get a sack. Look at Alex Wright get around Ike Ekwonu for a big sack.
Yeah, that was a really nice rush there from Alex.
Traffic, and it's picked. There it is. Is that Ronnie?
That is Ronnie.
Ronnie Harrison with an interception, breaking tackles up to the 42-yard line.
You called for it. There it is, 5:04.
You did. Turnover number 5 for Sam Darnold. And you called it, 5:04. Bang. Threw it into traffic. Tommy Tremble was the intended receiver. There were 3 Browns around him.
I was going to say a lot of defenders right there.
6 turnovers now for the Carolina Panthers. And at least to their credit, they're not going to bother calling these timeouts. So this will be where the game ends. Browns are going to win this one 62-15. An absolutely bonkers game. You'll just have to say that you experienced it. When you know what? We're gonna have to go back and watch it, I guess. But
I guess
no way to describe what actually happened here tonight.
No.
62-15. That'll do it. Browns are gonna get it done. Kit, wrap it up here while I go through the statistics for the Panthers.
Well, I think that odd trick play might have been, a perfect way to wrap up this game. That was about as odd as this game was. I mean, now, to be fair, it was a lot of great football from the Browns. They really played well. Love seeing it. The defense was just absolutely out of this world, as was the offense, just clicking on all cylinders. Everybody having big days, and it's out all over the place. And I think Watson might have gotten out. Take a look. I think he might have gotten out without throwing that one a game interception.
I think he was clean. I'll find out here in a minute.
Which would be nice.
He was 19 of 22. For Deshaun Watson. 304, 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. 5 for 5 for 45 was Jacoby Brissett.
An 86% clip. That's huge.
That is beautiful. Kareem Hunt, 6 for 33 today, broke 2 tackles. Jerome Ford, 4 carries for 38 right there at the end in the last quarter. 2 carries for Felton, for Watson, and then 2 for Dearness Johnson. One of them went for a 48-yard touchdown. You can see there at the bottom of the screen, he had that 51-yarder. Through the air today, Amari Cooper, 7 for 98 and a touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones, 4 for 73 and a touchdown. Miller Forrestall with 3 catches. David Njoku with 3 catches, 2 and a touchdown for Kareem Hunt. Dearness and Isaiah Weston each added catches as well. Jedrick Wills did give up 2 sacks. JOK, leading tackler here with 13 of them, 9 for Ronnie Harrison, 8 for JJ, 3, 7 for Garrett, 7 for Newsom, 7 for Ward, 7 for Williams. On the sack ledger today, it was all Myles Garrett, 4 for Myles today, including 2 strip sacks. Taven Bryan and Alex Wright added 2 more. The interceptions today, I forgot. Greedy had the one early in the game.
That's right.
2 picks for Greedy. One was a pick 6. The other one was just tackled right away. Look at 103 interception yards and 102 for Denzel. And then Ronnie Harrison had the other one. Forced fumbles, we talked about it. That would be Mr. Garrett, Myles Garrett. And then one of them was covered by Clowney, one of them was covered by Winovich. But let's just check the stat line again. Not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 defensive touchdowns for the Browns here today. Cade York, just 1 for 1 today. That was all he needed to be. 2 for 2, rather. 2 for 2 today. And that was all he needed to be. Kicked a lot of extra points, though. 62-15. I just want to see if it shows up on the highlight list. I gotta see if it's there.
What would it be called?
I don't know. It would be down. It's got to be a play. There it was. 4th and 3. A negative 1-yard rush by Wyatt Teller. and then
I love the 425 rating. I don't even know what that's rating of what.
I think that's like how good the play is.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
425.
So the touchback was 0 points, but that's because it was a wild play. I don't know. But we can't replay it, unfortunately. But look, so we lost about 6 minutes. That happened at 14:20, and we got the golf ball going again at 8:40. So. Oh my. That was bonkers. Who knows how many points the Browns could have scored? So appreciate everybody being on. You guys, this was a lot of fun, and wild indeed. Yep. What were you gonna say, Kit?
I was gonna say, Wendell, next game coming tomorrow, one of the games of the week, and then we'll do the other one on Sunday. Or actually, excuse me, either Friday and Saturday. Friday and Saturday. Yeah, so Friday and Saturday for the games of the week, one each.
So they were 7-4. Well, there you go. Officially on a 4-game heater now are the Browns. And again, they are 5-1 against teams not in the AFC North, so that bodes well for them moving forward. You can see the schedule right there at the top. They finished their little run of the NFC South with the Desmond Ridder and the upstart Falcons next week. Then we get our first of 2 Bengals games in about 4 weeks. The Jets thrown in there, as well as the Patriots too at the end of the week. So appreciate everybody being on. This one was absolutely wild. If you haven't yet subbed the channel, what are you waiting for? You miss crazy things like this if you don't. But also, if you want to be able to know when the games are going to happen, Kit will always drop those, or I will always drop those when we're going to go live in the Discord channel. You can get the Discord in the description of this or any of our other videos. So again, really appreciate everybody being on. You guys are the best. Have a super duper rest of your days, and today all we got to say is go